have a really fun painting project for you. We're going to be using all kinds of materials. We're going to be using everything to paint with, it seems like, except for a paintbrush. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to show you some of the materials I'm going to be using. Toilet paper rolls, toothbrush, old gift card, and some Q-tips. Sounds like some fun stuff there. Now, fair warning, it's pretty messy, but that's what makes it so fun. So I'm also using these plastic lids for my palettes to hold my paint. You can use acrylic paints, you can use just regular craft paints, whatever you've got around the house is fun to try with this. And so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to take one of these toilet paper holders and I'm going to cut all the way around it, just like this. You can see, makes it kind of fringy. And then I'm going to just flatten it out like this so that it'll be easier to paint with. Just kind of bend these outward, just like that, okay? So that's ready. So the first thing I'm going to do is my background. I'm going to take my gift card and I'm going to dip it in some paint, and I'm going to use just some purples, green, some darker paint, some blue. Just get it all on the card like this. And then spread it, look how pretty that is, across my paper. There, pretty colorful background. See, like that. You can see some of the blue and the purple. And so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to start with some white paint. So I'm going to put this in my white palette, just kind of push it down, move it around, get some paint all around. There we go, just like that. And I'm going to put my flowers on. So I'm going to start here with this one, just like that. I'm going to make two, because this is so much fun. You'll want to have more than one on there. And just kind of move it around. Look at those nice marks that makes. So now I'm going to add some other colors. I'm going to go in here with some pink paint. I'm going to keep the dandelion colors kind of light, but just add some other colors just to break it up a little bit. So I'm just going to add some more pink in there, nice and bright. And maybe even a little bit of yellow. Just going around on the tips right here. This is an interesting little paintbrush, don't you think? All right. Just kind of spread it out a little, just like that. I like that. Those colors look really nice together. And so now I'm ready. I'm going to put that to the side. And now I am ready to make my stems. So I'm going to take a Q-tip and I'm going to dip it in some paint here. I think I'll use the lighter green paint that I had and yellow. And like I said, use what you have and just play with it, mix it around. So these are my stems. You just really want it to show up. If you don't have a green, you could try just making them white. That would work just fine. There we go. Maybe just add some green, and maybe like there's some little leaves down there. All right, I like that. Could even add some little white highlights on there just to make sure that they show up. A Q-tip is a really good painting tool. So I'm going to continue to use my Q-tip here and dip it in the yellow paint and some white and some green all together. And then this will be the center of my dandelion. Right in here. Green and yellow. Just like that. looks nice. Same here, and just overlap these. Just dot around on there, just like this. I like it. Looks good. Maybe a little more green in this one. Here to add maybe a little more yellow, just to give it a little bit of depth and definition. All right, looks good. So we just have one more thing to do, and that is to use our toothbrush. So I'm going to get it good and wet by dipping it in some water, and then I'm going to add some white paint on it, maybe a little pink. Just kind of smear that around a little bit. Dip it in the water, again, so that the paint's nice and runny, but tap it off. Finished dandelion painting.